Hey guys, this is your favorite teacher, Mr. Howell. And with me today is one of my favorite success stories since I began teaching in China. Hannah Guo is a computer science major student in a master's program. Master's program?
Yes,
Oh, I thought it was a doctoral program. That's all good.
I hope.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep positive, yes. But the fact is, Hannah is part of this program at Northeastern University in Seattle, Washington. Meaning, yeah, she's in my territory. She's in my house. She's in the United States of America, okay? But, I was happy to know that she was in the United States, and so I had the pleasure of visiting her campus and meeting some of her classmates. We had hot pot last night. We left smelling like hot pot last night, but it was all good. And, I got to admit it, guys, I am very, very proud of this young lady. This is one of my favorite people. And she's done one thing that I want most of you to do. She's accomplished this goal of studying abroad, which is not as easy as it used to be. But no, Hannah has graciously consented to share some of her experiences, part of what it took for her to come here to the good old USA. And I've asked her to talk about those experiences so that you guys can get a little bit of insight into what you might have to do to survive here. So, Hannah, let's talk about it. Thank you for speaking with me, young lady.
Well, thank you for having me here, and thank you for coming to Seattle.
Hey.
And survive, I think, would be a strong word.
Okay, cool. But we're gonna mix things up just a little bit here. Earlier I asked you about some of your experiences here, and I really want my guys to hear about what you've had to deal with. But let's roll back the clock a little bit, back to when you were back in China, back at Ocean University, and kind of give us an idea of how things went for you, what your journey from OUC to Northeastern.
Well, when I was an undergrad at Ocean University of China, I studied English literature. Well, I attended your English drama class and newspaper reading class.
Yes.
Yeah, but as an English major student, we didn't really only focus on English literature, but also translation/interpretation and linguistics. I found myself particularly interested in linguistics, so I decided to enroll myself in a linguistic master program at Shanghai International University. And during that time, I accidentally enrolled in a Python class, and I was immediately amazed by the power of computer science and the money it can bring me.
Yeah, there we talk.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Money. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's when I decided to switch to computer science.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So even though it's a very short journey, it's still an awesome journey. I love that. But how are you holding up so far? How are things going so far?
Yeah, things are going great. Well,
Sorry.
I like the ambiance here. Walking on the street, everyone's smiling at you. And, for the first few days in here, I was walking on the street, and if you look at people into their eyes, they would smile like that. Yeah. And people are super friendly. And I love how diverse and I'm not intolerant. How tolerant the environment can be. For example, in the class that I'm taking right now, there are people from Korea, from Japan, from India, and we all do projects together, and they're super nice. And we get the chance to learn about each other and their culture. It's like the barrier between us is slowly absolving away.
Good. Yeah, but of course now that's all rosy and positive, but clearly there's another side to all of this.
Yeah, there is. Well, for example, I know personal safety might be a major concern for many students, for many international students who come to America to study. I have to admit that I do need to pay attention to surroundings more than in China. For example, if I went into a tough neighborhood, I can see homeless people put up tents along the road, and sometimes you can see people doing drugs. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, that's why I usually bring a pepper spray when I need to walk out alone. Yeah.
Now, we've had some conversations. You've had some close encounters with some of these people as well, right?
Oh, yes. Just several days ago, when I went to QFC, QFC is a supermarket where you can buy stuff. I got 2 tomatoes there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. On my way there, when I passed through an alley, a guy, I think he tried to rob me. He just jumped out like this. But then when he saw me, I was wearing all black. I think then he hesitated.
Yeah, he saw Neo from the Matrix or something. Maybe.
I hope I look like Neo.
Okay. Oh wait a minute. Okay, I said Neo. You should have been. What's her name? Trinity. Trinity from the Matrix.
Trinity. Oh, right. The girl, right?
Yeah, she could kick butt too. So why not? Yeah. Okay.
I hope I look like that.
I think he did. But okay, so he saw you. He maybe had second thoughts and took off.
Yeah, but he still threw something at me. I don't know what it is, but I ran away, so that thing didn't touch me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad today. I'm happy to know that you're safe. Yeah. Personally, now, again, like I said, I'm taking us a little bit off topic. This is America. And under the right circumstances, there are certain personal protective items you can carry, like pepper spray, mace, knives, guns you'd have to get a license for.
Yeah.
But you could whip out a machete and chop somebody into pieces. Nobody would nobody would bat an eye at that. Okay?
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. All right, but now, again, you had to prepare for the opportunity to study abroad. You had to prepare. You can just walk into the USA and start taking classes. So I kind of want you to outline some of the things you did to ensure that you could come here and be with us.
Well, I did do a lot of preparations just to apply for Northeastern Computer Science Aligned program. Well, first of all, what I did is to keep my GPA as good as possible, because this could be the most important thing, no matter if you want to apply for a master program or doctoral program, or if you want to find a good job in the future. So hey, keep your grades up.
Yes. Okay.
It can they can really open doors for you. Sorry, grammar mistake.
That's all right. But now, what about the TOEFL? You mentioned the TOEFL and all of that.
Oh yeah. If you want to study in America or Canada, you have to have a good TOEFL score. And if you're a STEM student, you have to prepare for the GRE exam, graduation entrance exam.
There you go. Okay. But let's see, there was something else. Oh, now, you say here you even studied probability theory.
Yeah. As an English major student, we didn't take classes like that. We didn't take much math classes. So I have to learn probability theory and statistics by myself. And I take an extra class learning algebra at UCSD as well. Yeah, and lots of other classes on edX and Coursera. They're all good resources.
Coursera, I know that Coursera.
Yeah.
Yes, no. But see, that's the thing that forgive me for saying this. This is one of the things I love about you. I mean, you basically had to re-educate yourself.
Yeah, yes.
And again, like I said, I talked to you about some of your predecessors, like Claire and other people. Some who've had to go through similar adventures. I mean, to become eligible to enroll in schools in England, Australia. You're my only American at the moment. I'm hoping others will follow, but I've got at least 3 Brits in England right now. And at least one of them I know had to do what you had to do. She had to relearn, like, anthropology.
Anthropology?
Yeah, she couldn't, I know. She didn't walk into the school as an English major. She had to major in some level of anthropology, which she'd never taken before.
Wow.
But she did fine and graduated, and now she's working in England.
That's way cooler than computer science.
I think there'd be an argument there. I like computer science. I mean, it's a little messy with all the coding and stuff. Speaking of which, right now you've been studying coding, right?
Yes.
Now, this time you're educating me a little bit. Are you studying Python or some other aspect of coding?
The class that I'm taking right now, one of the class that I'm taking right now, use Python.
Okay.
But it taught different things than the class that I took before. The previous one that I took at Shanghai International University is more language processing, but this course is more data structure based or algorithm based. It leaned more on that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm glad we talked about that because, again, as I've explained to you previously, several of my students are in information systems, IT, computer-related fields. And I'm telling you guys, like I told them, English, I think, is going to be a part of that. I mean, the coding is in English, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, I mean, well, it may not be structured sentences, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, you got to know English. So,
Yes, yes,
Okay.
exactly.
okay. Now, I love this part here. Let's talk about this. Gaming. You still find a little bit of time to relax. And so what are your passions? What do you like to do to relax?
Well, I mean, yeah, I usually play computer science games. Not computer science, but computer science games as well. Yeah, I do play a computer science game. It's called HackNet, where you can learn some terminal commands. And you role play a hacker. And for example, you need to hack someone's heartbeat. Is that
Heartbeat?
Yeah.
Oh, the pacemaker?
Yeah, the pacemaker.
Hacking a pacemaker.
Yeah. There's
Hey.
it's only one of the cases. You can decide whether to take it or not. I didn't take it. I didn't take it.
I'm kind of glad you didn't.
It's kind of cruel.
Yes, it is.
It's only one of the cases. I swear the other won't be as. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to have to share, we've been talking about TV a lot lately. I'll share the episode of a particular show where that was part of the storyline, hacking somebody's pacemaker.
Oh.
It was an actual television series. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay. All right. But let's be clear. You do have your passions. Resident Evil, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of my guys who are looking at you right now, they're gamers. Believe me. They're gamers.
I hope some of you guys play this as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm sure there are a few that do. Okay. Now, young lady, we're doing just fine here, but since we've got other work to do, I'm going to cut us here, stop us right here. Listen, I appreciate you taking a little bit of your time to help me provide some advice for my guys back in China. I need them to understand that this is not going to be just a smooth path. There are going to be a few bumps here and there.
Yes.
So, I mean, besides some of the bumps we've already talked about, any additional bumps in the road? Like,
Oh, of course, there are lots of bumps in the road. For example, for the first few days I'm in America, I basically slept on a yoga mat and sit on the floor while eating because I don't have a bed, neither a bed or a desk or a chair, just empty apartment building. Yeah.
yeah, because like we talked about, I mean, in China, that would be the opposite, right? I mean,
Yes. In China, if you rent an apartment, I think most of them, 90% of them, will be furnished. You got bed and chairs and everything. But in America, it's the opposite.
yes. But now I want to add one more thing that we talked about earlier as we went to go get my medication for today. We looked at some of the prices of things in America. A little more expensive here, huh?
Yeah, not little, a lot.
I know.
If you order a takeout plus the service fee and whatever Washington State regulatory fee, the fees might be more expensive than the food itself. Every time I open Instacart or Uber Eats, I just no, I'll just walk there.
Well, that's another positive, at least about Seattle, is that it's a walking city. Basically, you can walk around and get just about anything, I guess. Is that fair to say?
If you live in downtown Seattle.
If you live in downtown Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, again, don't get me wrong. These guys, as I've told you before, at least I think and hope they will be living in what's called Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, so when you and I finish this, you can spend some time looking it up and going, yikes. Okay. But dear, I'll tell you what, we're going to stop right here. I appreciate you spending this time with me. And, I'm your number one fan, so I'm going to wish you all the success in the world while you stay in America. And hope my guys learn from this, okay?
Okay. Where's my money?
I'll send you something on Uber Eats. I'll cover your Uber Eats charge.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. So, okay. But thank you, dear. I appreciate it, okay?
Bye, guys.
There you go. See you. Bye, guys. We'll talk. I'll be in touch. Bye, guys.